Hey guys, Anthony 4x4 Diesel. This is the 2009 120 Prado with about 270,000 Ks, which we don't think the injectors have been out. Just having a look. See the rust and corrosion on the pipes we talked about in the previous video. Look, they may have been out once, or the pipes might have been off once and they didn't take the injectors out. That's probably more likely. You know, maybe the 40,000 K pipes got bent or not, because there's all broken clamps. See that clamp there? Broken, missing, not there. The one at the back, they do get old and deteriorate. This one at the front here, so there's a few broken clamps and stuff like that, which tells us it's been worked on. Just want to show you, look how clear that is, by chance for a bit of luck. All right, I don't know if that works. Get the bloody light in there. It's not a good thing really, but it's because the older engine, more blow-by, and the oil just pushes it all through, okay? So that's why, you know, the plate sort of probably works well with less of that and more of the oil. Works really well, self-cleaning. And a couple other things we've noticed, besides all the corrosion and stuff, you can see on the pipes even, all this corrosion. So I'm guessing it was a Queensland car. Forgot to ask the owner that. I have had a telephone discussion with him, and I said, oh, you know, what about the running rough on startup and the blowing smoke? Because he didn't actually mention that. And he said, oh yeah, it's only started doing that lately, so fair enough. And I said, the first thing I want to do is check the oil pickup so I know where we're at with the engine, because it's going to obviously more evidence to my decision where do we go from here, which was probably proceeding with injector replacement, given, as I said, it sounded like an injector issue to me. You can see the old original injectors. But look, over here, the EGR cooler, that little side actuator's seized in position there. So that's probably another reason why this is so clean. It's probably not getting any EGR flow, right? You know what I mean? So it's just getting, for years and years and years, it's like it had a plate in there. So maybe if there's no engine lights, we just leave it alone. There's a little hint for anyone that doesn't want to put a plate in. EGR systems could have problems, and when they're jammed in that position all the way around there, let's say 9 o'clock, that arm normally goes up that way, up. It's down at sort of 9 o'clock position. Is that about right? Would you say that's about 9 o'clock, the arm? Normally it comes up, right? So if that was stuck there, right, you know, you can see the vacuum line's even off at the moment. It's not moving. If that happened to be stuck there, that looks like you're not getting any EGR flow, even if that valve's moving. And that valve is moving. You can see that, you know, that part of the EGR system's working, but there can't be much coming in there because it's a self-cleaning system. This video is not really about that. It's just about the vehicle in general, the job in general. You can see that's going on. We got clean, but what's really important here is the 270,000 Ks, right? And what are these injectors going to look like? So we're going to go ahead and get them out. We're going to work around all the corrosion and all these bolts that are they're quite difficult to work with, getting them all undone when they're like that. They have been a bit difficult to get out so far. Just wanted to pop in and check in and let you know where it's at. Client says he's checked the oil pickup and it looks to be spotless. Now, I have had this before where mechanics or clients were supposed to check the oil pickup, and I don't know what they were looking at. Now, I'm going to assume with this guy, we had a bit of a chat about it, that he knows what he's looking at and that it is actually clear. I'm not picking on him, I'm just saying in general, people can make these mistakes. You need to really understand what you're looking at. So we're going to assume it's all clear. And I'm pretty confident we're going to have at least one injector seat leaking, if not more. I'm suggesting the mess is probably up around the injector. Hasn't made it to the oil pickup yet. He said it's only been doing this running rough and blowing smoke lately, so he agrees with all of that. This is the sort of information I need when you book it in, so we can take some more precautions and checks to make sure. I don't want to put injectors or anything in your vehicle if it's stuffed, if you know what I mean, right? So sometimes, you know, if you watch that other playlist, that 2007 120 that was stuffed, you'll notice that tapping noise is a mechanical problem. It's different to this as an injector problem. So very important videos to watch and listen to understand when everything's probably okay or not. Given the oil pickup's not blocked, shouldn't have done any oil starvation damage so far. So let's proceed with getting this one pulled apart. And unless there's anything else exciting along the way, the next part of the video will be showing you the injectors once they're on the bench. One other thing we didn't mention that's also very important, we've mentioned in other videos, check out our vehicle inspection playlist. The power steering on the 120s, you know, you can have that slight leak at the pump, leaking into the engine oil, or at the boots, you know, into the boot from the steering rack at the end seals there. Only a small problem, but if you're taking your vehicle for service to people that don't know what they're doing, So don't even open this and check it. You can't see through this reservoir, mate. Can you please open that for me? And let's check the level, because on the road test, we noticed the steering was quite heavy, etc. Mate, I can't see in there. That's definitely low. Yeah, that's better. Right, that is low, mate. That is low. So maybe that's why. Maybe it's run low at times. Maybe it's done some damage. Maybe there is some other issues why you have heavy steering on these, and I suppose that's another video. But let's dip it as soon as you walk. Let's dip it, put it in and out, and just have a look. What can we see? Oh, it's right down the bottom of the dipstick. Yeah, right. Okay, anyway, moving forward, just that's a quick little tip for people that watch the whole video, and there'll be more like that, and the excitement's yet to come. Tick, 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 tick. Okay, here we go. It's time to pull the injectors out. What are we going to find? Let's have a look around first. It looks pretty clean in there, not too bad, so it could be good news, maybe. Maybe. Okay, go ahead, go on, mate. Yeah, I've got the assistant here. You see if you can get them out. Are they stuck? Ooh, maybe I'm going to be wrong about this one. Maybe there's no blow-by. That one's all clear. Wow, get rid of that one. Okay, that's one on the bench. Let's go number 2, see what the go is. Oh, it's moved. This one could be alright as well. We're going to have to analyse these. It might not all fit in this video. A bit of analysis. That one's looking good, okay. Number 3. Maybe there's going to be no blow-by. What's going on here? That'll be good. That would mean the injectors are... Oh yeah, hang on, the O-ring. Oh no, it's just a bit of oil coming in. Could be just happening from here now. Could be a here and now thing. Alright, let's go and have a look. Number 4. Is number 4 going to be the lucky one, or is it just injectors, which is why it's running like that? No blow-by at all. I'll be surprised, you know, because I did say it. I'll put my money on starting to get to the point already, though. I think maybe they'll be. It's coming out. It's looking good. More information soon. Okie dokie. So here they are on the bench. I'm quite surprised because I was convinced, but perhaps they've been out. What we need to do to confirm how old these seats are, again using our experience and bucket loads of these seats, we're not going to do it now. We're going to continue with the job. Later on in the job, if there's anything during the job that you need to know about to help you and help educate you and share the info, we'll focus on that. But what we're going to do with this set of injectors, maybe a separate video where we come in on these, we're going to remove those seats off there. We're going to give them a wipe, and we're going to do a bit of an analysis and see how close they were. And although I did believe that at least one of them would have blow-by, and I was wrong. See, I'm wrong. I'm always wrong. I'm not that surprised because I did have one 120 Prado. Now, I hope everyone's sitting down. It had done over 400,000 Ks. Pretty sure it was one owner. And he said, mate, these injectors haven't been out. And I'm like, no way. And, you know, it's going to be... And guess what? It was like this. So, except it didn't have a big knock in it. So you can get lucky, okay? There's a lot of luck involved. You know, might get lucky in your BFGs if you do low enough Ks, they go hard and they last 200,000 Ks, right? But based on averages, these are certainly flogged, and they should have been changed long ago. I'll just quickly flip this one around and have a look. Nearly dropped it. Whoa. Can you please flip that one over for me, mate? Trying to hold a light, and yeah, these are really old. These are round. Look at them. Can you flip that again for me, please? I'm holding the light in one hand, camera in the other. Yeah, they are just. These are really old injectors. So we'll look at the dates of those in another video. I think that's a video, guys. Bada bing. Stay tuned, and we'll do a whole separate video analysing these injectors and these injector seats. Take 2. Before we go, we'll just have a bit of a look around and down these injector port holes. So you know, see what happens? The oil starts running down. So right now we want to get a dowel and a rag really quickly and wipe those out before it goes down any further than it needs to. I'm just quickly demonstrating for you what will slowly happen over time. And number 4 is usually the worst, right? So let's have a look at number 4. Right, so there's a possibility some of that oil can get into number 4 port, and if you're doing a compression test, that'd be why you get a higher reading on number 4 sometimes. Thanks for watching, guys. Bit of info there for you. Please hit the like button if you're learning something. Subscribe, turn the bell on. Stay tuned for that injector seat video coming soon. The analysis of these is coming soon.